Good morning, family. Welcome to today's Lessons for Life. Today is Thursday, March 19, 2009, and today we're reading in Deuteronomy chapter 18. And as always, I encourage you to read through for yourself, see what you get from it, email us, or put on the blog. But what I saw as I was reading this chapter, it talks about wizards and enchanters, and then it goes on to even speak about the Lord's going to raise a prophet up out of the children of Israel. So one of the first things I thought about as I was reading that was that there's a difference between, a prophet of the Lord, because that's what the Lord says He's going to raise up out of them, versus the others who, it says observers of the clouds, I believe, and it says wizards. So there's a difference, a distinct difference between those two, and the other ones that were not raised up by the Lord, it says were an abomination to the Lord. So one of the things I was thinking about even as I was reading this is just how there's a difference between these two, and it says a prophet actually speaks the word of the Lord, and then it goes on further towards even, I believe it was the last verse of this chapter, where it says how you can tell the difference between a prophet of the Lord versus someone else, and basically it's by if what they say comes to pass, if what you hear them speaking about in the name of the Lord, and you see that it does come to pass, then they were speaking the word of the Lord, and they were not speaking such presumptuously. So they were not just saying something that wasn't actually the word of the Lord. So this is something that I want to bring up for Lessons for Life, something that you can look for, and you can tell which people are actually authentic, which are not, who are actually speaking the word of the Lord, just by what they say, and if it actually does come to pass, and if they're speaking the word of the Lord. So that's what I want to share from this chapter. As always, there's other stuff you can get from it, so I encourage you to read it through for yourself, see what you get from it. But with that, create yourself a wonderfully blessed day today, and we'll talk again tomorrow.